Hey guys, what's going on? It's Twintuitive717. I am back with another reading, guys. This is going to be a nice, short, and sweet direct message, okay? The Saucy Beeves isn't here. My son is having a play date, and so the house has been a little chaotic with kids running around, so our Saucy Beeves isn't hiding right now. But I did want to come on and really share a quick message for those of you who it's going to resonate for. Maybe the title of the reading has captured your attention. Nonetheless, I hope that the cards and the meaning and the message, it validates things that you already have been picking up on, things you've already been feeling in your connection, okay? The reading is just going to act as a confirmation, all right? So let's get into it. I'll give the deck a good shuffle here. All right, so let's cut it in half and find out what your masculine wants to communicate to you. Okay, so it says here, when you stopped reaching out, I started to self-isolate. Okay, it's so crazy, guys. Like, out of all the cards that could possibly come out, it's like the energy doesn't shift. I know I've mentioned this recently, that when you read every day, you can really tell what messages are meant for the collective, okay? Like, it's meant to come out over and over again for those of you who you need to hear that validation, okay? So this is a masculine who's self-isolating. It's like you guys aren't in communication, and I feel like this reading is a confirmation for those of you who you just know that you have an effect on this masculine, okay? You know that the telepathy between you two is real, and you know that you can read the energy with them. When you guys aren't communicating, I feel like they feel like a flat tire. Okay, that's the best way I can put it. Or like like a stale loaf of bread, or you know what I mean? Like let's see what fell on the floor here. I won't reveal it just yet, but it'll be interesting to see what comes up after I get the messages out through this card here. But like what I'm feeling is like, I hate to say it in this way, but it's like life has no meaning, and I don't mean it in that way where it's like, oh God, I'm hopeless without this divine feminine. But I just mean that I feel like life has no substance. Okay, there's something about the depth of this connection that weighs heavily on this masculine's mind. Okay, it's not the superficial aspect of this connection. You might be a divine feminine that is drop dead gorgeous, but what kills this masculine is that you are equally as drop dead gorgeous on the inside. Okay, and when you're not around, they don't miss what's on the outside, okay? They miss what's on the inside. They have not been able to match that energy with anybody else. This is a divine masculine who I feel they've been around the world. They've traveled to many places. They've seen, beautiful, beautiful people out there. But energetically, there's no spark. There's no spark like there's that spark with this divine feminine. And I feel like when you guys aren't in communication, or when you guys aren't good, you know what I mean by when you guys aren't good, because a lot of you who are drawn to this message, you guys know what I mean. You guys go your separate ways. You don't communicate. Maybe you guys have the habit of like blocking each other, deleting each other off of your socials. Like you guys have a good way of being like, you know what, you don't get any access to me, okay? And I feel like it's killing them right now. It's hurting them that it's like I'm having a hard time breathing, and so that might be like an anxious energy that they get when you do that stuff, divine feminine. Okay, and many of you might be like, yep, guilty. But this goes out to those of you who are in that phase or in that period of your connection where it's like separation is a big thing right now. Both of you are maybe being stubborn. But it's like after that stubborn energy passes, maybe like a few days, a week, that's when your masculines, they start isolating. They don't want to be around anybody. They start getting cranky with people, okay? And all of these things end up coming to the surface because it shows the importance of the connection to you. I feel like they can't lie to themselves. It's like, this is a divine masculine who starts getting hostile, and if they're with anyone or around anyone who knows about you, divine feminine, people automatically know something's up between the two of them, because this is the only time this masculine ever starts acting out like this. The closest people to them, and if they know about the connection with you, they always know when something's off with your masculine, and it has something to do with you. And this whole isolating thing is like a big red flag for a lot of people around your masculines right now. So there's a lot of attention on this divine feminine as well. Let's go ahead and reveal what the card says here about the divine feminine's energy, okay? How the masculine sees you. Ooh. Yeah, baby. We got the Queen of Swords. This is definitely for those of you who have that cutoff game strong. You guys cut it off. And you guys are stubborn too. This is a stubborn divine feminine. You could be a fixed sign as well. I'm picking up earth signs, but it doesn't have to be. A lot of fire signs too. Got a lot of fire in them. But I feel like that's your energy. That's the way they see you. And many people know it's you, and you don't give a damn who knows, divine feminine. You don't give a damn who says what. You know, for many of you, you are in a place of like self-care, taking care of yourself right now. Hi, sweetie pie, are you okay? Can we give mama 5 minutes? No? Hey guys, I'm so sorry about that. I guess they're missing me for the play date. I'm supposed to be a zombie right now chasing the kids around. So I'll try to wrap this up. But like I was saying, like, you don't give a damn about anything right now, and that's your energy. This is exactly why they're feeling to self-isolate, because when you stop reaching out, you stop reaching out. And on top of stop reaching out, you make yourself unavailable. Okay, so this might be a message for those of you right now where it's like communication won't occur until there is a cooling down somewhat of this divine feminine. Okay, so many of you might just kind of be off in your own corner. It appears as though your masculine is doing the same, but you see all the pins and needles and the hearts at the bottom there. I feel like many of you realize at this point that they're hurting. You can feel it intuitively that they are. Okay, that's why the pins and needles are showing up in this particular image. But that's why I was saying, like, you don't care. But you can feel that they're hurting. What that tells me is that if many of the masculines are listening to this reading, it's time to self-care. It's time to give this divine feminine space, allow divine timing to do its thing and to bring you back both into harmony. But whatever reasons occurred for the conflict, for communication to stop, once you two find it in yourselves to kind of calm down and release the connection a little bit, because right now what's happening is the divine masculines are holding on really, really tightly, and that tends to happen when you're in this kind of energy of just moving back and letting go and doing what's best for you. I feel like you had to make the call, divine feminine. You had to make a call to just release it, to cut it off, to cut out all communication, and it must have really hurt you to do this. And I feel like for many of you, you somewhat know that it would cause your divine masculine pain as well, but it was necessary in order to shift things. And when this divine feminine does, cool down a little bit, when, forgiveness and learning, like we see in the Romance Angel Oracle deck, when you begin to heal, then there will be a coming back together. And you'll see divine feminine as you begin to heal, as you begin to lighten up a little bit, you begin to indulge in self-care, you kind of loosen up, you'll see your divine masculine starting to resurface again. Okay, so mark my words, like if you guys are looking if you guys are looking into what your divine masculines are feeling, but it feels blocked, if you guys are still in a place of closing off or cutting off, you have to give yourself time to heal that energy. Otherwise, if you're still in that place but then you go checking on them, you're not going to be able to feel their genuine energy here, right? It's going to feel like they're mirroring you. They're probably like, fine, you want to cut me off? I'm not going to reach out. I'm not going to bother communicating with you. It's like you pick up on that and you feel that, right? If you give yourself space, and if this divine masculine gives you space, meaning divine masculines, like when you're isolating, a lot of you get idle. You start contacting your divine feminine from like fake phone numbers, fake profiles. You call her from blocked numbers, and when she picks up, you hang up, stuff like that. And please don't let the word she get you guys, worked up. And in that case, just associate she with divine feminine. It's energy, okay? But I feel like, it's like your masculine panics, and when they self-isolate, their mind gets idle and they start doing these things. And so I feel like just like let it be for now. You see how there's also this black candle here? I feel like the candle's black because it kind of represents the energy of healing. Like it's like both of you doing shadow work. Allow the candle to fully burn out. And then once it fully burns, And it's going to be like a slow burn for both of you as well, because I feel like the communication, like when you guys aren't in communication, it hurts the both of you. You know, it's like, even though this feminine is here blocking and doing all of these things, believe me, divine masculines, it does get to a place where, you know, this divine feminine can't hit that brick wall. It's like eventually, you know, she's doing the same thing that you are as well, by isolating, right? By cutting off communication and access to you. This divine feminine might even go as far as, like, instead of blocking you, they will take themselves off social media, right? So it's like isolating themselves as well. So I think that between these two who aren't communicating, even though you aren't communicating, it will get to a place where you guys can't fight it anymore. You're gonna end up missing each other. Telepathy is gonna occur. I feel like this is a divine feminine, because you're in this heavy energy here of like cutting things off. This divine masculine is gonna come at you even stronger, like energetically, spiritually. Okay, they're gonna send you song synchronicities. Like, it won't stop. It'll be song synchronicities. It'll be dreams of them. It'll just be like a feeling in the air. You can smell them. They want you to know that they're there. Okay, because the communication hurts. Like, I feel like both of you are doing this to one another, but what you're not expressing is that's like, it hurts. It's like you're blocking me and it hurts, you know, and I'm blocking you and it hurts. Okay, so both of you are pushing each other away, but I feel like deep down inside, you don't really want that. You don't want to do that. All right. So anyways, guys, as you can tell, it's been a bit of a hectic, busy day for me. So I'm going to get back to this play date and back to having fun with my niece and nephew and cousins. But I will catch you guys tonight, okay? It'll be a little bit more quiet tonight. And I will catch you guys then. But whoever this short message was for, I really do hope it finds you well. Okay, allow the space, allow yourself time to heal and forgive one another. Because again, if you guys are wound up tight and still checking on each other, you're only going to feel resentment. Give it space, give it time. Once you get back into that upbeat energy again, you'll start feeling the love, and the synchronicities will show you. You know, it's making its way back around to you again. All right, guys, take it easy. I love you guys, and I will catch you tonight. Bye.